So I'm about to go meet with a potential client, so fingers crossed. And by the way, if you're curious to know how I find clients or how clients find me, I'll be sharing a little bit more about that in this video. Just arrived in Daniel Island, where I'm going to be meeting my freelance potential client, but first, coffee.
What can I get for you?
I'll have a small blonde roast. So I always love doing my meetings at like a coffee shop. It's just a lot more of a relaxed environment. And this time I'm actually at a Starbucks, which is not my usual spot. I've actually never even been to this Starbucks before, which is pretty amazing. I'm over here on Daniel Island. I'll be just getting some work done for the next few hours before my meeting. My meeting is not until this afternoon, so got my coffee and it's time to jump in. They're giving out free samples today. Win. So this client I actually spoke to on the phone the other day, and you know, I get in the habit of trying to ask, you know, how they found out about me, and it turns out that another person that I met just in my networking, they actually referred this person to me. I had actually had a coffee meeting with them a few months back, and just getting to know them and kind of understanding their business, and this is just a way to, you know, build relationships with people in the community. And this is really the key I want to drive home here is, you know, if you can build a referral network, building those strong relationships, not burning any bridges, and always being available to see how you can support other people and add value to them. That's how you really surround yourself with people who are ready to refer business to you at any opportunity they get. So I don't think I've ever really thought about it until today, but it is kind of interesting that I do call them potential clients rather than prospects or leads. And I think that's just part of trying to be optimistic and you know, expect the best and have an abundance mentality rather than poverty mentality, which, you know, I've definitely had for many years, and I'm finally trying to grow out of that. Whew, it is a hot one today, but I can't complain. I do love the heat and love living in Charleston. It's a really cool place. Alright, so had a nice break, had a nice little walk. Now it's time to head back to the Bucks and gonna do a little preparation for this meeting, you know, look into their website, look into their branding and what we could potentially do for their marketing, and just see how we might be able to grow this company's business. Alright, let's go. So when I meet with this person, obviously it would be great if they become my client, but also I'm trying to have a discussion with them and kind of qualify if it's really a good fit for me and for them. You know, for instance, for this particular person, I strongly believe that they need to up their branding and their website, and I know that they are really anxious to get their business growing, and so they are interested in me helping with their marketing. So I'm more than happy to help them with that. But oftentimes, you know, if your branding, you know, if your message is not clear, if your aesthetics are not professional looking, it's going to be very hard to market, especially on social media and online. So we'll wait and see if they're open to going in that direction. All right, so change of plans. The client is having a little bit of car trouble, so I'm actually just gonna meet them a little bit down the street at another little cafe. They're gonna text me the address, so I'll let you know what that is in just a moment. Whew, it is hot. Black was probably a bad choice. Okay, Alibaba's. I hope this place has coffee. Do you have coffee by chance?
Yes, we have Turkish coffee.
Turkish coffee? Mm-hmm. That sounds great.
Yeah.
that was a great meeting. Enjoyed some baklava and some Turkish coffee, which I've never had before, but that was pretty good. It was different, but it was kind of good. Just an awesome person. And of course, you're probably wondering, did she become a client? Well, not yet. It's very rare that someone signs up to be a client right on the spot, but she's actually really interested. I think she will be a client. It'll probably just take a few back and forth emails before that happens. Finding clients and having clients find you and seek you out is really just about building relationships. You know, as you're networking, as you're out and about, even just friends and family, you just never know who is going to send business your way. And it often comes because you first added value to them, you build a relationship with them, and people buy from who they know, like, and trust, so it makes sense. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure and give it a like, follow, subscribe, all that jazz, but we'll see you next time. And this is Daniel Island traffic.